Welcome back to 31 Days of Yoga for Mental Health. I'm Daria, and we have made it to day 20, strength. Today's practice is a full body strength builder, a really powerful style of yoga. And hopefully it will feel very empowering also when you reach the end of the practice. So stay with it. It's pretty short and sweet. All you'll need is yourself and a space to move. And when you're ready, let's jump in. We'll get started today standing. So come up to your feet, bring your toes to face out, spread your feet super wide, and then make your way into horse pose. Lower your hips down and just bring your palms together at your heart center. You can sway a little bit side to side, just feel into the grounding in your feet, and let your hips slowly melt down toward your mat. Begin to deepen your breath even as we begin to activate right here. So even though this practice is a bit more powerful and strong and activated, the breath is still deep and supports you and motivates you throughout. Inhale, fill all the way up. Exhale, sink down a little more. Good. Inhale, squeeze your inner thighs together. Bring the legs to straight as the arms reach up overhead. Exhale, bring palms together at heart center, melt your hips back down. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, sink, palms meet at your heart. One more like that. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Good. We'll get into some little pulses right here. So just a couple of inches, the hips come up and then down, up and down, up and down. Stay with the breath. Find a point also to take your gaze and just breathe right into where you feel the activation. And we're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, stretch the legs to straight. Exhale, palms come to your heart, sink again. And now bring your hands to your thighs. We'll take a little twist here. Inhale to lengthen the back of your heart forward. Exhale, drop your left elbow toward the midline of your mat. Maybe feel into some opening in the back line of your body. Hips melt a little more. Come back through center, inhale, and exhale, take it to the other side. Good. Bring a neutral spine back and then inhale, squeeze your inner thighs together, rise, exhale, sink. One more little bit of work here. Bring your arms back behind your head. Inhale to grow your spine long. Exhale, drop right elbow toward right knee. Inhale, rise, exhale, left elbow to left knee. Inhale, rise, exhale, over to the right. Stay with it. Inhale, rise. As you reach over, squeeze one side of your body and elongate the other. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more each side. Inhale. Exhale. You can exhale through an open mouth if it helps. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe your legs are shaking. Exhale. Good. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the arms up overhead. And then exhale. Wide-legged forward fold, dive it all the way down. Rock your hips from side to side. Let your heart rate slow down a little bit and just drop. Let the back of your neck be super long and your head gets really, really heavy. Try to elongate your exhales right here. Really focus on all the air coming out of your body and let your shoulders drop. So normally we say keep the shoulders soft away from your ears, but here, relax them so they fall more toward your ears. 1 more breath right here. Good. Crawl toward the top of your mat, bend into your left knee, and inhale, rise, high lunge. Fingertips ripple up overhead. Square your hips to the front of your room and maybe stay with hands on hips, or you can reach them back overhead. Inhale, grow. Exhale, sink. Lower your right knee down close to the mat, but just to hover. And then inhale, squeeze your inner thighs together to rise. So little lunges here. Exhale, sink. Maybe the palms pull to your heart as you sink. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Try to keep your inner thighs scissoring together all the time. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And little pulses at the bottom. Stay down. Keep the knee hovering off the mat and just stay for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the side of your room and bend into the left knee. Inhale, pull both legs to straighten, arms reach up overhead, and then exhale, warrior two to the back of your mat, right knee bends. Pivot to face the back of your mat for high lunge, arms reach up overhead, bending into the right knee, maybe the palms, the hands again come to the hips, or stay with them up. Inhale, exhale, lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lunge. Try to keep your left heel hovering over the ball mound of your left foot all the time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Remember to squeeze your inner thighs together and also charge down and forward through the big toe mound of your right foot. Check in with your face. Maybe bring a little smile as we stay here for 2 more. Lift and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, and then pause at the bottom, and we pulse just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, step both feet up to the top of your mat. Give your hips just a little sway side to side, and then drop it forward like a ragdoll pose. So the feet can be about hips distance apart, maybe a little wider if you like, and just, again, let everything drop. You can shake your head yes and no. Bend your knees really generously to allow the spine to decompress. And let it go. Sometimes the best cure for a day that feels a little gloomy, or, you know, those days when you're just maybe feeling a little anxious or a little bit off. Sometimes a great thing is just to move vigorously. So that's what today's practice is for, that more energized movement. Other days, you know, you need a slower flow, but we're going for variety here, lots of tools. Okay, press into your palms and lower down 2 hands and knees for tabletop. And we'll take some cat-cows from here, but maybe play with turning your fingers to face toward your thighs. So opening up a little more into the front of the wrists and the forearms, only if you want, just an option. Inhale, lower the belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round and curl for cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and one more right here. Keep a micro bend in the elbows. Inhale. Exhale. And now, if you did take the fingers back, turn them now to face forward, and we'll take a few rounds of super, super quick cat-cows. So, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you have a ponytail, you can flip it back and forth, and it's sort of like just sticking your butt out and then curling it in. So have fun right here for 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Good. Keep the palms planted and make your way to high plank. Nice and solid. Pull your front body up towards your back body. Press your palms down into your mat. Energize through all 10 fingertips like little claws. Okay, so a few options here. You can stay in the high plank and play, or always, always, always at any time, lower down to your knees and take it that way. Try, if you can, to pull your right palm towards your left foot and reach your left hand and right foot up and away from your mat, away from you. And you might wobble and shake. That's okay. Just think about expanding in both directions through left fingertips and right toes, and also pulling everything together toward the midline. If this is a lot, come down to the left knee and take it that way. This is still super challenging. Still very strengthening right here. Stay for 2 more breaths. If you come out, just get right back in. Good, one more little bit. Press into your palm. Inhale, grow. Exhale, draw elbow and knee together. Inhale, reach out long. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, squeeze. Come back to high plank, lower down to your knees. Shift it back for child's pose. Take a breath. So whatever came up, whatever you felt, if that was super challenging, which it definitely was for me, you can let that go with the breath. It's okay. A challenge is good. We love a challenge. All right. To the other side, press back up into your high plank. Hang out here just for a bit. You can send your toes a little forward and then a little back. Okay, and then we ground this time through the left palm, and the left toes lift, right fingers lift, out in opposite directions. Maybe you notice one side feels a bit steadier than the other, or not. Stay with it. Maybe lower down to your knee if it's feeling super, super challenging. But really use your breath to get you back into it if you come out. One more breath right here. Good. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, pull it in. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. And exhale, squeeze. Good. Palms come down. Sink your hips all the way back to child's pose and let it go. Good. Slowly make your way all the way down to lie on your back. And we'll get into a little bit of core work just to close out this practice. So we'll go for eagle crunches. Cross your right leg to thread over the left. And then maybe bring your right toes all the way around to hook behind your left calf. If that's not accessible, no problem. You can just keep them hanging out right here. But wherever you are, squeeze your inner thighs together. Good. And then take the right elbow under the left and see if you can get your palms to touch. If not, you can just stay with the cross or grab for your shoulders like a bear hug. As you inhale, pick your feet up. Try to keep your low back connected all the time rather than picking it up like that. Press your belly button to your spine to ground the low back. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, pick up your head and draw elbows and knees together. Inhale, reach it out long, keep your head floating up and away, and exhale, squeeze, pull it in toward the midline. Inhale, exhale. You can exhale with open mouth. Inhale, exhale. Reminder, low back is grounded like it's stuck. It's stapled down. Squeeze your inner thighs together and squeeze your elbows together to maybe relieve some of the tension in your core. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Unwind. Let everything just drop just for a second. And we'll take it to the other side. So the left leg threads on top of the right and bring the foot around to wrap behind the calf, maybe or not. And now left elbow under right. Inhale, grow long, ground your spine. Exhale, elbows come to knees. Inhale, fingertips and toe tips reach away from each other. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, grow. Exhale, pull together. It's like on the inhale, your elbows and your knees aren't magnetized, but as you exhale, they are. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, squeeze. 3 more right here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. You got it. Inhale. Exhale. Unwind. Let it all just drop. You can rock your knees, windshield wiper your knees from side to side. And then just flip over to lie on your belly. And you can move into Sphinx pose maybe, or Cobra, or upward facing dog, whatever you want to. Open up the front line of your body after that core work. Let your butt soften and just puff up your heart from shoulder blades drawing together behind. And slowly release all the way back down. Good. Come to elbows and take your left hand to your right elbow. planted there, and then reach around with your right arm to grab for the top of your right foot and just pull it in. Nice quad stretch, front of the leg. And it's totally fine if your heel is not making contact with your butt on the right side. Just play with getting it there. As you breathe, begin to soften everything, especially the front of the right leg. Good, and then release. Switch out the arms, so right elbow comes down and the palm turns to face to the side, and then reach around with the left arm to grab for the top of the left foot. Nice long breaths, calming down. All the hard work and activation is done. Like I said, just very short and spicy today. Good, and then release that back down. And you can just roll back around to lie on your back. Draw your knees into your chest. You can roll around the base of your spine, or maybe grab for behind your hamstrings and just rock and roll up and down a couple of times. Just a nice little play. And then when you're ready, pull everything into a nice tight ball. Inhale and exhale. Drop. Savasana. Send all of your limbs out into a super big puddle. Or it's like you're an ink blot that hits the page and then widens and expands. Close your eyes and let yourself really savor, sink into this rest after the activation and the work. See if you can soften your low belly. Let go of tension from every piece of your body. Let it melt into the earth. And slowly begin to wake back up, taking big breath in and a big sigh. Drop one more time. Let new energy and movement come into your fingertips and your toes. Just slowly waking back up again. And when you're ready, you can stretch your arms back behind you. Grow super, super long out in both directions. And then melt onto one side or the other for fetal pose. Let your head be so heavy and your face relax. And then press your way all the way up to a seat. Draw your palms together at your heart and just feel into the strength and the power inside of your body. All of this momentum, all of this energy that you can create just by moving. Draw your thumbs up to your third eye and bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today, and I hope you're feeling really good, even though that one was definitely challenging. I hope you were able to just release something out of your body, sweat it out a little bit. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.